Hey guys, Night Cruiser MA here, and this is what happens when you let Evan care for plants and flowers and things like that. Bought that for my wife for Easter, I think it was, and it didn't really go well. Apparently you just have to water it, but that seems, I guess that's just too complicated for me. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Alright, so today we are doing a nice little ride in the rain. And if you notice, this is not an Indian Chieftain. You can tell that because when I start it, there's no noise. It's like the quietest bike ever known to man. Okay, let's get over the lip. It's like always, well, not always, but usually the most embarrassing part of my day. Just trying to get out of my shed. So if you're wondering, and you probably are, why I just did a reveal video about my Indian Chieftain, and why I'm now currently on a Victory cross-country tour of questionable color, the answer is that I am having some work done to the Chieftain. I'm having the handlebars kind of modified a little bit for me. Polaris does this thing, and I guess I hoped it would change with Indian, but they do it with Victory, where the grips are always kind of like straight out that way, kind of, much more so than like on a Harley. I mean, and you know, that's one of the things that, just about the only thing that I really do like on Harleys is the fact that their grips tend to be at a pretty good angle, just stock. They seem to be, you know, just, they nicely conform back to the angle that you would normally want to hold a hand grip at. Not so much on Victories and on Indians. And with the Indian, it just got to the point where my elbows and my shoulders were so sore after a while that, you know, I was like, I bought that bike for long trips. And after a while of being like up here and you're kind of stretched out, I mean, yeah, I'm a wuss, I understand, but I didn't buy a Sportster. I didn't buy a sport bike. I didn't buy anything else that has kind of a strange hand grip position. I bought a bike for long distances, and that was not really cutting it for me. So I went to a couple of custom places around me, and they were like, nah, we just don't want the liability of working on somebody's handlebars. Now that's strange to me because, you know, they'll swap out your front wheel, they'll make custom wheels, they'll do all sorts of things. But I guess handlebars, they just seemed a little bit skittish about, so. Alright guys, I would like to go straight across, so if we could work something out, I would appreciate it. Excellent. I'm going to go straight across into wet sand and gravel. Yay me. Alright, let me pause this for a moment while I go and get some milk and cream for coffee for my little Keurig thingy at work. And I shall be right back. Alright, so, back on the road here. It's kind of hard to tell since this bike is so quiet, but so anyway, so I'm having some custom work done to my bars, and they're basically cutting them, adding about an inch in length, rotating them a bit to get a more natural hand angle. In fact, I'll show you the pictures that I sent to them when I was talking about this project so you can see kind of what I was talking about. Right now I'm probably showing you a picture of the Harley grips. And, you know, as you can see, those bars kind of angle back toward the rider a bit. And now here's a picture of the Indian Chieftain, and as you know, those bars kind of go out straight. And you know, I'm shorter than I guess the average rider. I'm about 5'7". Like I said, I really never know. 5'7" or 5'8". I really have no idea. I could have sworn some doctor told me 5'8", you know, when they do like the physical and stuff, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm short. And it's just that reach. I prefer longer reach foot controls than I do hand controls. So anyway, that's what's being done. You're going to pull out in front of me, but as long as you know, just move a little bit is like all I'm asking. But that wasn't too bad. So where was I? All right, so that's being done. They are now being sent down to Tennessee to be chromed, and then they'll be back. And actually, it was kind of funny when I emailed the guy and I said, you know, would it be possible to get them back for like next weekend, which is about, I don't know, 10 days away. And I liked his response. He said, as a kid, I was told that anything is possible. It's probability that screws things up. So that kind of told me what I needed to know right there. But he did say that if he gets the bars back, he'll get them on as quickly as he can and get the bike back to me, or, well, I go and pick it up. Let's talk about this bike for a minute.